best team in Rocket League of 2019. They've got to beat Dignitas to do it. The Battle of Europe starts here. Vitality in the orange, Dignitas in the blue, a best of 7. Got to win 4 to face off against NRG.
Oh, already starting off with a strong pass play into the middle, but Vitality, great slow play there from Astral just to buy time.
Well, 2 defenders went on it, but Dignitas not going to be able to find that shot. Vitality will hold. Scrubkiller finds a response in midfield. Fairy Peak's going to help this one back into the box. There's a shot from Scrub, and does K-Dot move up? No, he stays back for now. Holds that defensive line. K-Dot through the air. Astral, the counter touch. Violent Panda moves it laterally, and now K-Dot will try and pick it up, but neither he nor his former teammate Violent Panda will make the touch. Astral also with the miss. Now Yukio with a shot blocked by Fairy Peak. Dignitas, they keep on trying on the offense, but Vitality's holding, and now the counter attack. Fairy Peak to the far side, and that's Vitality with the lead.
Great transition for Vitality. Violent Panda trying to get one through, met by Scrub. Uncontested here for Fairy Peak, and it's gotta be perfect, and boy was it.
Absolute brilliant placement. Vitality strike first in the first minute of game number 1. Following kickoff. Bit of a Vitality ball. This one going towards the goal again. It's going to be off the crossbar now. Now Yukio looking for a counterattack. He's got defenders already challenging him. K-Dot will make contact. Scrubkiller with a miss. Might open up a window. Yukio into the corner. Astral will block one more. Looks for a second block. Fairy Peaks manages to weasel it past him. Violent Panda will keep it in the corner for now. Yukio airborne, the pinch from Scrubkiller on the wall again towards the goal, but Violent Panda and Astral going to intercept this one. Nearly pass plays reminiscent of day number 1.
It was a great look back towards Yukio, as he would have had an okay look at the net at best. But that is what Dignitas are going for. It's what's been their bread and butter and so successful. But there are a lot of similarities here. What you feel about Dignitas compared to NRG. You know, you cannot afford to come out slow, especially versus a team like Vitality. In this game 1, could either be a great tone setter or a death knell.
This should be a goal. Fairy Peak will put it in the same spot he did in the first goal. And this one's 2-0 now for Vitality.
Nice touch here from K-Dot. Just beats Yukio and Violent Panda, who was really trying to stretch there because he wanted to get it away from a dangerous position. Unfortunately, K-Dot was just far too close. 2 defenders commit, no options for the back line, and an easy goal.
Strong start for Vitality. It's a long road in these best of 7s, but winning game 1 always helps. But still, half the game yet to play. Dignitas plenty of time to come alive. And these clears from Vitality have been extremely strong. One touch all the way onto the backboard out of their own back third. Dignitas has been having to use pass plays to advance. 3-4 touches sometimes. An opportunity, but Astral doesn't have the boost, decides to flip himself off the ball. Now he and Yukio will try to see if they can find a way to get this one back in front of the net, but counter positioning comes through for Vitality, and now they back off. Astral tries to play it in the midfield, but that'll be Yukio. Violent Panda trying to scoop it up in his own back third. And they're miss! A rare miss from the Vitality defense. That's Dignitas on the board.
Scrubkiller, he looked like he was in position. I mean, Fairy Peak blocks it, Astral follows it, and oh man, Scrub just overdid it.
Too much faith.
Too much speed. Thought he had a good read, and just a momentary lapse, just not realizing that it was slightly off the mark, and just went right by it.
He maybe was heading out for boost. That was what did it. 2:14 on the clock, and Dignitas starts to come alive. They're back in front of the box again, but no real shooting opportunities here. Skate off with an attempt. Yukio will bully him off of it. The midfield challenges will work out here. Dignitas presses over into the orange. They look for simple play on the ground. Vitality will counter. Now back up on offense in the blue.
Oh, hey, K-Dot.
Set up. K-Dot's looking for it. Blocked by Astral. And the pass goes over to Violent Panda. It's locked for Yukio. He's not going to be able to find this shot, but maybe looks for a second touch. Scrubkiller gets beat by Yukio. And now Astral back in, up on the wall. Can Yukio turn around in time? I don't think so, as K-Dot plays it across, and Scrubkiller will follow.
You bring up those long clears off the backboard from Vitality again. That's really a testament to the mechanics. Getting those strong clears out of those positions is really just a matter of, do you have the perfect timing, the right positioning, the angle of the car? And Vitality, more often than not, always gets the ball out of tough spots.
Fairy Peak is up in midfield. A long touch in. Scrubkiller won't be able to do much to it. Hit him now back into the corner, looking to beat the defenders, but he pitches it high above the goal, and it'll wrap to the other side of the field. Now the ball back in the midfield. Violent Panda with a pump from the midfield. It's wide of Vitality net. His astral shot, pretty solid, but Fairy Peak got in the way, no problem. Scrub Killer will extend this one across the midfield and back into Dignitas territory.
Oh, and they ran into each other as well. Astral just needs to control it.
It kind of functioned as a pinch, and Astral's got it all the way back down the field. Looks for the second touch towards the goal. It was a nice shot, but not strong enough. The defense holds. Dignitas now trying to crowd.
To the middle.
Pressure on. 35 seconds left. Anfield pass to Astral is high. Violent Panda might have a second touch here, but he kind of pumps it over the top of two. Defense is the block. Astral's in off the post. Yukio's second shot blocked by Scrub Killer. 25 seconds left, and Vitality holds him off.
Now that's the one you got to score if you're Dignitas. You got gifted a second chance, and you didn't turn it in, and Vitality probably going to make them pay for it.
Oh, Violent Panda's going to try here, but Fairy Peak just knocks it high. Burns so much time. Violent Panda, one last attempt here to carry it over Scrub Killer, and it's no good. Astral was looking for it. It's all up to Yukio. He's got onto the backboard. Astral's airborne, but there's the clear all the way down. Violent Panda puts it back in, but it's towards the ground, and that'll be the game number 1 in the books. Vitality takes it 2-1.
Excellent showing from Vitality. Stopping a lot of opportunities for Dignitas, but you must give credit where it's due. 8 shots for Dignitas, 2 for Vitality, but they're the 2 that went into the back of the net. Dignitas had more than a couple chances getting those good passes into the middle, but they could never get the shooting, and it was never exemplified better than in that final 30 seconds. And they just got a little too antsy on their own half, tried to do too much, and gave up an early 2-goal lead.
2 shots to 2 goals. Perfect efficiency here. And Fairy Peak put it in the exact same spot both times. Very different shots, but
very different.
Same placements. And Vitality, they play a pretty much perfect game, especially there in the final 30 seconds when everything seemed amuck. They got a little bit of Dignitas inaccuracy to help them out.
Yeah.
And they dodge overtime, take that first game.
That's a tough one for Astral. I mean, he's been so good, especially this tournament and regionals and the end of league play. You thought for sure, I mean, pretty much anywhere to pick from in the goal, and just punched it high. Tough break for him, but at least if you're still Dignitas, you know you lost, but you only lost by 1 goal, and to be honest, your biggest fear was that they come out looking slow and not getting anything done. So despite the loss, they demonstrated they have a game plan. It's effective. It gets them plenty of chances. They keep Vitality off the ball. So the game plan works. It was really the execution that let them down.
Game 2 on to Neo Tokyo. Dignitas bounced back. Astral, a little bit of space, but it's quickly closed in on by Vitality. It's taken away from him. They'll manage to work their way around the other side of the field. Dignitas gets it into Vitality territory, but the wall positioning, Vitality, one of their strengths, an area that many teams are actually weak in. Astral will play it over the top of one. K-Dop's out, makes the play out of goal. A lot of space given here. Yukio should be first to this ball. How does he deal with K-Dop? He just plays it nice and low underneath. 3-time world champ.
Oh, nice. Yukio
Astral now onto the back wall. Scrub Killer's got it back, but Fairy Peak needs to rotate here. He's actually just going to try and crowd this ball, give Yukio no shooting lanes. It's onto the back wall again, chasing Yukio down himself. Fairy Peak has just followed this one nearly a full lap around the field. Scrub Killer won't make contact. Now does K-Dop. This one loose in front. Here comes Astral. It's going to be all of the Fairy Peak in the back, and he makes the play. Over to the edge, and Scrub Killer will try to extend it. Just beats the first offensive player. That should buy them time to get this back neutral.
Dignitas trying to stretch things a little too far on offense every now and again. Lets them take off the gas a little bit. And that little bit of space is usually all Vitality needs, but so far able to keep it together.
Oh, Astral's ball comes down soft. Yukio, this one's going to drop dangerous, but Scrub Kill on the back wall has other ideas. He finds K-Dop, and he finds Fairy Peak. The shot's no good. Vitality with a quick 3-touch offensive drive. Now back to defense as Dignitas is coming. Yukio's there and scores. Dignitas will take the lead.
Great play. Astral long clear over the head of Scrub Killer. Violent Panda reads the bounce. Scrub can't cut it off, and K-Dop, unless you're reading that one getting through, you're not going to stop Yukio jumping over your head. And Dignitas started off.
I don't think anybody expected that ball to go so perfectly with Scrub Killer so close in proximity.
Exactly.
With the exception of Yukio, he was right where he needed to be. Dignitas will take the lead in game 2.
Oh, nice.
There's a pass in.
Oh, what a fake.
Violent Panda fakes out one, but he kind of, with the fake, actually outdistances himself. He's not able to make the shot. The rest of his team's not there either. K-Dop on this back wall. He has no boost, but he'll pick up his own corner. Stall out one push. Now, Scrub Killer with a shot from midfield. Easily defended. Astral, he'll look for his teammate on the far side. Plays it off of the defense. Violent Panda now in. Yukio looks for goalies, but doesn't find anybody. Fairy Peak with the attempt.
Another great clear.
Scrub Killer out, and K-Dop's there. Can he find Fairy Peak? Actually, Fairy Peak just a little bit behind that ball. He won't get the best touch. The ball is in the Dignitas corner, and here comes Violent Panda and company. Played away.
And you see how Dignitas are handling these transitions from Vitality. They are quick counterattacks, as that one pushed aside off of the backboard from Vitality. But Dignitas, their first priority is always stop that first touch that's headed toward the backboard, get it back into the corner, and go from there. And it's working. It's stopping anything from getting into the middle for Vitality.
Astral with the pass to Violent Panda. The shot is a bit wide. Here comes a follow from Astral off the post. Here comes Yukio. All three players in. Does anyone turn? Violent Panda does. Looking for the shot. Scrub Killer's got it away, but Violent Panda keeps it up. Now K-Dop. He'll look for Scrub. Can they find this counterattack finally? No goals for them here in game 2 just yet. And Yukio will play defense.
And they're scrambling back.
Now back down the other way. Violent Panda puts it into the corner. Will be no good. 1:52 left to go. Dignitas the only goal in game 2. They're looking to equalize the series.
Violent Panda, pass across. It's a stretch for Astral.
Gets there. This one off to K-Dop, makes contact. It looked like he might just barely miss. Fairy Peak now up to K-Dop. This one's on target. Violent Panda needing to make the play. He'll get it up and off the backboard. Astral with the block. An excellent play as Fairy Peak had the follow-up, but Scrubkill is still lurking. Yukio will play it high to force him to rotate back into his own half.
And that was that pressure counterattack from Vitality. Dignitas ran into each other in the midfield, slowed down their ability to rotate. And it was a big play from Astral to keep that one from being a shot on target. Because Violent Panda, you couldn't really do much. It finally got put into the middle for Vitality, but they couldn't do it.
Scrub Killer towards K-Dop. He'll glance off of his hood, but Astral with an excellent read. He's back out to Yukio. This one's wide. Can Yukio get back in time? He's got the defense beat. There's the pitch and in. That's 2 goals for Dignitas.
What a play from Yukio. Scrub Killer is feeling, here comes the shot. And wait, it's off. Oh my goodness, he put it behind me, and good night. What a play. Way to take the beat the man approach. Hit it off the wall again and let your teammate follow it up. Well done, Yukio.
58 seconds left. Vitality has been silent. Game number 2. Yukio with a flip reset. He'll look for the shot himself, but sends it a bit wide. K-Dop will get bumped here as Astral looks for the back pass, but ends up kind of setting this one up for Vitality. Lucky for him, K-Dop will miss the second touch. Now looking for the pinch. Violent Panda sends the shot, and Fairy Peak knew where it was going.
Wanted that demo play.
Violent Panda now back towards the goal again. This one lofted high. Just hanging right there in front of the goal. A block. Astral uses his body to slow down the offense. Yukio now no boost. Gets the pass to Violent Panda. The misdirection will work. 3 goals up and down for Dignitas.
It looked almost like a bit of miscommunication here. Violent Panda calls off Yukio. Yukio says, wait, hang on. You don't have a good touch.
Oh,
and K-Dop sort of locks up on the goal because he's not sure which way it's headed. And you're absolutely right. It ties up everybody, and they turn it into a goal.
25 seconds left. The 3-goal lead should be good. Dignitas played an excellent game, a wonderful response after a struggle in game number 1. K-Dop will look to see if he can find anything. Gets it through 2. Flashy goal could bring some morale back. Scrubkill will get one. At least something on the board there. Not going to be shut out here in game 2.
Yeah, it's a great block from K-Dop, but what really sells it is that bump on Astral. It stops him from being able to make that read on the bounce. And Scrubkiller hits it with just enough power to keep him from being able to have the time to recover and make the stop. So well done, K-Dop. Open the door and get the job done.
So as this game comes to a close, bounces off the wall, back into the midfield, and it'll hit 0. That's the end of game number 2. Dignitas, absolutely a wonderful response as we head into game 3 here. And the thing I was most impressed with from Dignitas was the way that their defense was meeting the ball at the point of contact. They weren't waiting for anybody to take a shot. They weren't playing it off their backboard as much. Many of the best drives from Vitality were being shut down at the place where the shooter was trying to take the shot. The defender would be right in front of them, completely shut down any shot they had. Yeah, you can watch K-Dop here. He jumps for it, expecting Yukio's touch to be the one that's going to the net. Instead, he didn't see Violent Panda.
And it is this little cutout from Yukio. You see him cut out towards the midfield, and that makes K-Dop think Violent Panda is going to have to hit this towards the corner because Violent Panda's car is positioned that way. And he sees Yukio cut back in, Violent Panda cut left, and now he just has to deal with a shot.
K-Dop was rotating into goal. His car was backwards as Yukio left the ground, so he's definitely in a situation where
it's a tough one. That's
a hard place for sure.
Exactly. I mean, it's Yukio turning out that puts K-Dop in that frame of mind, and as soon as he cuts back in, well, now you're in trouble, and Violent Panda made him pay for it. So an excellent game. You are 100% correct. And as far as I'm concerned, it's a wash, rinse, repeat. You have, 10 shots for Dignitas, and they get a little bit more done on the Vitality side with 4, but the challenging game on their own half has been well-timed. It's that first touch when it comes out of the Vitality half. Get it to the corner, let the guy deal with the next touch, and they always win it. So that's the next step for Vitality. You've been able to break out of your own half, get it past the midfield line, but they are struggling to hang on to the ball and build that pressure.
Game 3, we've seen 2 full games of Rocket League, and no team has been able to gain an advantage, but an early attack, Scrubkilla will be deflected by Violent Panda. Now, Astral looking across. Can they find the counterattack? Yukio's in the midfield to work with, and Violent Panda will get demolished by K-Dop. This will open up the other side. Very fast and furious gameplay here. In the opening 15 seconds, Astral back across to Violent Panda. The pass plays starting to develop. Very begun to the wall. Astral, the pass across. Yukio stretches but can't quite reach the ball.
And those are 2 flubs in execution from Dignitas. They had passes across to teammates, but both times a little far. And those hiccups in execution can come back to haunt you.
Violent Panda throws that Dominus hitbox up against the Fennec, and he'll win that 50-50 most times. Scrubkilla dropping this back down. It'll be Yukio who picks it up to Astral. The shot, the 1-2 play. K-Dop gets back and in the way, but they still haven't found this clear. And now Yukio crashing into the corner. He'll get it past 1. K-Dop and Fairy Peak will try to tag team this one out. Astral looks for the read. Now back down in the midfield. Scrubkilla is not going to find anything here. Violent Panda tried to find Astral on what would have been the play of the day.
That might be shot of a tournament.
He's gonna try. Whoa, Yukio's positioning is perfect to block the flick and the shot, but K-Dop nearly found the shot again. Astral gets in the way. The defense of Dignitas, can they continue to hold? Another follow-up. Oh, he put it high. Astral now has to defend against K-Dop. He comes back in and Astral's got it away, but you know all of Dignitas is low on boost. There's going to be more pressure coming.
And that was that positioning of Vitality working to a T. So close, so tight. They finally break down the defense, and the speed is usually what gets them off balance. But that shot, like you said, off the mark, and Dignitas get away for free. And they cut into the middle, K-Dop by himself.
Yukio got a demolition there, but the follow-up shot from K-Dop just a little high. Here comes Scrub. K-Dop look for the redirect, but Astral's in the way again. Fairy Peak now back down. Scrubkilla gets the demolitions. They are absolutely obliterating Dignitas in the defense, but somehow nothing goes in.
K-Dop either looking for the redirect or the bump on the goalie. Both would have worked. Neither happened, and now it's a pass for Dignitas, and down and in. That will be another starter goal.
The Violent Panda pass plays. He got it back out to Astral, and he's like, here, take it right back. Shoots to the far side, just far enough away. Fairy Peak can't reach it, and Dignitas take the lead.
Brilliant plays. Dignitas having a battle on defense, break out of their own half, and same thing that got him here. Pass, pass, pass. Poor touch finally, and K-Dop eats him alive.
K-Dop's like, you can't do that. Come on, man. This is the semifinals. We're the best teams in the world. They'll put that one in, and it's immediately a tie game. Vitality finally, after so much pressure, a simple mistake lets them punish. 2:53 on the clock. K-Dop to the corner on the kickoff. Fairy Peak's already airborne after picking up the back boost. And now he'll advance, look to see if they can get that lead back quickly. Scrubkilla into the corner. Violent Panda to challenge him. It's back down. Fairy Peak's there. Puts it up high in Astral. Back out towards Yukio. Yukio will just punch into Astral underneath 1. Fairy Peak in the corner. Has to play some defense, play some keep away. Scrubkilla will help out. Now Yukio needs to back pass all the way here. K-Dop will shut it down. He could have given it to Astral instead, but they'll make it turn around here. Astral to Violent Panda once more. It's 2:15 on the clock. Across halftime, still a tie game and a tie series. A best of 7. The winner plays in the grand finals.
And what'll be interesting to watch is if Vitality, as this series continues to go on, if their play does not continue to generate chances on target and they start to get frustrated, it'll be curious to see if Scrub starts to try and take the series into his own hands and maybe take away a few opportunities from his teammates that could be better served. It has happened before.
Oh, Violent Panda's got Yukio. Looks for the flick to him in the shot. Absolute perfection from Dignitas.
Money again on the counterattack. Free ball in the midfield. Scrub Killer in the 1-on-2. If there's anyone you want in the net to try and defend it, it might be him. But they still get the job done. Yukio will take the lead.
Literally a perfect pass. Absolute brilliance. Dignitas take the lead back with 1:43 left to go. Astral's airborne as he looks for the flip reset. He actually found it. Nearly gets the shot, but it's just high. The Fairy Peak will get the clear. Now Scrub Killer just trying to position out and will give K-Dop the ball. Now the pass play. Scrub Killer picking it up off of K-Dop. Looking for the play by himself.
Great shot.
Beaten in. Scrub Killer does it all by himself, and we're tied back up.
Renault Vitality take a page out of the Dignitas book. The pass, the uncontested approach. They let Scrub get too close to the net. And as soon as he sees two people commit, shoots it right behind him. Excellent execution from Scrub Killer, and that is the mechanical excellence that has got Vitality so many great plays.
And Astral had the entire rest of the net defended. That was the one place Scrub Killer could put it. He is an absolute monster of a player. With 1:13 left to go, we're tied up at 2. Tied up at 1 game apiece in the series. These teams are absolute neck and neck, looking to be the European representative in the grand finals.
Oh, down
the shot is blocked. The follow-up from Yukio is a little bit slow, and Garrett, K-Dop rather, will be able to get in the way. Now Fairy Peak down to the corner.
Astral getting it.
K-Dop fakes him out again. K-Dop doesn't. Vitality take the lead.
K-Dop fakes out Justin yesterday. Well, he's going to fake out Astral today. Goodbye. And we'll take the lead.
Breaking axles left and right. Vitality. This looked like a Dignitas game through and through, but they have come alive. A good kickoff here. Violent Panda can't deal with K-Dop once more. And it's been K-Dop on the slow shots near the goal 2 times. And one spectacular performance from Scrub Killer. He gets it through 2 there. And underneath Violent Panda, they're done. 37 seconds left, and Vitality's got a stronghold on this game.
That's the hammer, no doubt. They're thinking for sure we'll be okay. Violent Panda trusting his teammates to really get that ball through the midfield line. And they just lost it instantly, and he didn't have the time to react, and Scrub Killer had an easy one to put things away.
That goal was really in when Scrub Killer won the 2v1.
Yeah.
Violent Panda, you can't blame him for not expecting his 2 teammates who have been playing spectacular Rocket League
100%.
for 3 days straight. And they'll look for some demos here, see if they can find one. Does Yukio find the shot? You're kidding me! This team is absolutely insane!
This passing shot is nutty. Yukio's jumped like now. And he puts it on his nose. And he puts it in the lower right corner.
I just wish that we had a day 4 so we could have the Get It moment presented by CDW break that one down.
Yeah.
Because I want to see that one from every angle. And no, do they get it? No. Okay, Fairy Peak gets it away on the kickoff, but a 1-goal game, 18 seconds left. We thought it was over when Scrub Killer did it, but Astral's to the air. He's looking for the full carry by himself. They're low on boost. K-Dop will pitch it off of him with 10 seconds left. Violent Panda's in position. Looks for Astral. It's just a bit high. 5 seconds left. Can they give it away?
Last chance.
Dignitas tries.
There he is.
Here comes Astral. It's just wide again. To the corner once more. Yukio keeps it awake, but does Violent Panda have any boost? He has some. But K-Dop will kill an excellent performance. They barely stave off the Dignitas comeback. What a game.
Oh, and if Yukio put that one in the top left corner, and all is forgiven. The rest of the season, forget about it. I don't care how bad the Dignitas shooting has been in league play. That's peak Dignitas. That was close.
I forgave him for the 2 goals he scored in this game.
Yeah.
My goodness. And Violent Panda's pass on that shot. He took to the air like from his own corner. He's like, yep, I think I know the read. I think I've got this one. And Yukio's up. I think you know which read you're going for somehow. Absolute insanity. But here, the go-ahead goal from Dignitas. It was K-Dop just absolutely destroying the mind of Astral. The veteran ones player knows exactly what to do. The fact that he can switch from 3s to 1s so simply like that, too. Absolute world-class player. Maybe the best to have ever played the game.
The best part about that Game 3 was it doesn't matter which team you were a fan of. That one was fun to watch.
Oh, that was so good. Yeah, every fan had something to root for in that game.
That was a good game.
Like, yeah, you might have won, but we scored the coolest goals. Though I don't know, that Scrub Killer goal was pretty amazing too.
And how about Dignitas not able to keep Vitality out this time? 11 shots on target.
Yeah.
Finally getting things going where it needed to. And they will take a 2-1 lead in this series. And This is a high-pressure game in this Game 4 for Dignitas. They know. They've played a phenomenal series already in these 3 games, but they've come up short by 1 goal twice in a row now.
There's been just a few inaccuracies, but inaccuracies that like 99% of all Rocket League players would miss 100% of the time. These are insane shots they're trying to take. The fact that they're getting as close as they are is a testament to why they are one of the best teams in the world, a top 4 here at the end of 2019. Violent Panda gets this one out. Astral doesn't like the look of it, and he'll leave it for Scrub and Fairy Peak to clear. Yukio off his own backboard. He'll look for Violent Panda. He's airborne, but it gets called off by Astral. He'll put it into the corner. Dignitas.
Nice touch.
Try to hold on to control here for a moment. A lot of very trigger-happy players right now, leaping in the air for Dignitas, but then having to call each other off. Astral almost finds a setup there. Ball spending a lot of time in the Vitality half here for the first minute of Game 4.
And Vitality just trying to gear up and figure out what Dignitas are trying to do to break out of their own half. Now it's turning into those long passes that they're just trying to keep together. And that touch from Violent Panda, if that's a pass out to the corner, it's dangerous. But again, execution falling a little flat for them.
Dignitas is doing something I love to see teams do. They're just sending the ball on net over and over again. Here's Yukio looking for a shot, but he keeps it high, actually. Now Astral back into the corner. Scrub Killer will find a block, and now he'll look for a clear over the top. The front line offense for Dignitas. Yukio in the corner. He manages to get a clear above Mop before he gets demolished. And oh my goodness, Astral makes the save despite lots of Vitality pressure.
Oh, here we go.
Scrub Killer past 1. Yukio will pitch it off of him. One's off target. He's going to need some help, and K-Dop's lurking on the back line anyways. 3:25 left to go. Vitality's right now hunting, smelling for that lead.
It's a great touch from Fairy Peak, but unfortunately Scrub not in position. And again, they have to give the ball up. This is where Dignitas have made their money. Uncontested push upfield. Finally, K-Dop there to stop it.
Astral drops it. Scrub Killer blocks. Now Fairy Peak looking for Scrub in the midfield. Put it high. Nothing really comes of it. Astral will beat K-Dop, who tried to keep the pressure going. Now Astral up against Fairy Peak. He's got a nice strong touch.
Great demo.
Put the shot on target. The defense was boomed. That's Vitality with the lead.
That's the surprise. Looks like back in the old Mach days. Rotate out of the backfield, take out a random player, and everyone goes, wait, no one's back. And all of a sudden, it's 1-0.
Vitality. They're hunting for match point. It's a best of 7. They got to win 4. And this one would take away all of Dignitas' extra lives. Yukio, though, nearly finds the shot. Scrub Killer and goal will get away. Now Violent Panda putting pressure on. K-Dop get the block. Fairy Peak to the edge. Scrub Killer will stretch. He's now out of boost, but not out of flips. That man can keep himself moving quickly. It's just about nothing. Now, Violent Panda towards the goal, keeping it on the ground. Fairy Peak gets a block. There's no momentum on this ball. Astral tried to crowd in. Now Violent Panda, he'll be looking for Yukio off the backboard, and what a touch from K-Dop. Out to Fairy Peak. Astral finds the contact. The bumps and goal don't matter. Scrub Killer gets in the way, but he couldn't get the second touch. Here comes Yukio to nearly get there. Astral, where is he? He's rotated all the way back. He's out. And now, Violent Panda, one last attempt here. Drops back down.
Every person.
This is in. It's in. 2 goals for Vitality. Dignitas. They push up and they get punished.
Astral and Yukio both caught on that midfield line, and nobody challenging K-Dop, and just realizes, thank you, the lane to the goal is open. And everybody on Vitality making some heroic effort on defense to stop that ball from going into the back of the net. And that is a massive second goal.
Violent Panda drops it to Yukio, and it's in. What a pass! The Dignitas Violent Panda Yukio combo is absolutely wild.
Great touch. Violent Panda, way to go get it, but you are 100% correct. The drop down and Yukio's placement, bottom left corner. This time the post does him a favor, and it kicks in.
Just tucks it on in, says here you go. Be nice this time. 1:50 on the clock, and it's a 1-goal game again. This feels a lot like Game 3. Vitality seemed to control it all the way to the end. And then Dignitas roared back to life. Can they actually close out the deal this time? Astral keeps that one away, but you know the follow-up's there. Scrub Killer tries, but he couldn't quite get it on target. Astral tries to block. Now Fairy Peak in and onto the backboard. Violent Panda moves out. He's got 1 beat. Scrub Killer's rotating all the way. He should make it in time, and the ball was wide either way. 1:20 on the clock. Scrub Killer back down. Couldn't beat Astral. Now K-Dop up, uncontested. This pass across. Violent Panda will continue that one over the top of two. Astral's up, sends this one towards the goal. Yukio looks for the redirect. K-Dop's dropped is right in front, but Violent Panda can't make the shot. He blocks one, gives Astral time, but Scrub Killer and Fairy Peak, the pass play, the shot, the goal. That's 3-1 Vitality.
Violent Panda did his best. He knew he needed a few moments for them to try and be able to contain this 2-on-1, but Scrub Killer, great dish off to Fairy Peak. Picked a spot in Astral. The shot behind him too quick. Too worried about the other options in goal. And again, that big insurance goal comes through.
1 minute remaining. Violent Panda and company down by 2. And they're looking to tie it up as quickly as possible. Astral puts the pressure on, but Fairy Peak gets the save before being demolished. Now Yukio trying to give it back to Astral here. Violent Panda wraps the pass across to Yukio, back to Violent Panda. It's a bit high, and Violent Panda just does not have the wherewithal to get there. Now Yukio thinks about it. Only 20 boosts to his name. He's not going to reach the ball, and Astral on the back line is going to have to clean this one up. He does buy the time needed, but can he keep this play going? 30 seconds left. Violent Panda to the corner. A miss from one of the Vitality members, but Scrub Killer's got the clear of a lifetime all the way down. Astral look for the pass, but it's straight to Scrub, and Yukio now has to play defense.
Scrub knew exactly where that pass was headed, and now they've got a chance to box in Dignitas.
Violent Panda to the side. 12 seconds left. Dignitas, they've got to score now. In the final countdown, Yukio's got it back into the midfield, but there we go. K-Dop all the way back to midfield. This one should do it. The clock will hit 0 in Vitality. Do they get one for the road? They sure do. The buzzer beater, 4-1. Vitality are on match point.
Well, Vitality may have won this game 4-1. But the hero of this game is 100% the defense. So many chances for Dignitas to try and punch one home, and some massive stops on the goal line from everybody on this team.
Fairy Peak there. 3 saves, 4 from Scrub. 4 of his saves were quote-unquote technically epic saves.
Yes.
K-Dop got 2 as well. 9 saves they had to put up. And oh, look at that, 9 shots from Dignitas. Dignitas has been accurate in this game. It required everything from Vitality to keep them out of the net. Dignitas is, I feel like, genuinely playing about the best they've ever played right now. Which is kind of scary if you're a member of Dignitas, because Vitality keeps walking away with games.
And that's why it's so tough mentally for Dignitas. They know. They're like, man, we are... that's why it's so annoying. You're like, dude, that offensive sequence was so good. And they still kept it out of the net. And then you cycle through 2 or 3 more times, you get another couple of great looks at the net, and bang, poked out to the corner, counterattacked, demoed on the back line, and you're down 2-0. And you're like, what?
I love the symmetry of this, too. That also Dignitas, or Vitality, put up 9 shots, and Dignitas blocked 5, which leaves 4
and
to
there
go
they were.
straight in. These teams are shooting so well. The one Dignitas goal, a little bit unaccounted for in the stat board, but still, these teams playing so well at this moment. As we head into Game 5, Vitality are 1 game away from the rematch with NRG and a chance for a 2nd world title. The defending world champs. Almost there once more. Here on to Urban Central we go. Astral in the corner with a miss. Scrub Killer will actually fake it out. K-Dop looks for a shot, but there's the clear. That might be in. Fairy Peak's too far forward. Is it in the goal? It is. There it is. Violent Panda from his own back third gets the first goal.
That's just a product of how aggressive Vitality likes position. You can see Fairy Peak. He's not at the midfield line. He's about halfway between the top of the box to the midfield line, because he thinks maybe this will go off the backboard, and he wants to be as close as possible to get that first touch and shot on goal. However, Violent Panda just poked that one as hard as you possibly could over his head.
Dignitas with the early lead. They'll press this one on kickoff, and Yukio gets a second one. That kickoff went absolutely perfect the whole way. And Dignitas coming back to life.
It will not go quietly. Scrub struggling to read the ball from the awkward angle out of his own corner, and just the trajectory of it, struggling to tell if it was going to hit the ceiling or not. And Yukio followed it all the way.
Dignitas, they have no lives left. They lose here, they go home. The top 4 finish. Here's the pass from Fairy Peak, the finish from Scrub.
There we go.
Vitality immediately answer back.
And that's what you need, a nice quick answer. After you give up 2 in the first 30 seconds, you get a kickoff goal right back, and you know you're going to stay in this one. You're not too worried about it. Say, we can do it too, only down by 1. Let's keep going.
Now they just need a howitzer shot from their own half, and it's like the first minute didn't even happen. Astral put one on again. Dignitas is holding on to that 1-goal lead. They'll see if they can try to get it 2 once more. Very Peak. Excellent development of the play at midfield. But Astral and Yukio work together, and it's all the way back to the orange. Now a pass across. Violent Panda looks for the shot. No, not good. Very Peak makes the save. The follow-up from Astral can't quite get it around either, and Vitality now press up on attack.
Great try from Astral, but that one slips away from Yukio. He's got Kate up, and that'll tie it up.
Kate up just followed it all the way in. So often when there's a goalie here, they won't press up that far. They're too afraid. They're overcommitting. But he knows where he is. He knows how good Scrub is. And that's the tie game at 3:58. We're a minute into this game, and we've had 4 goals.
And you position that way on the far side of the net, because as that ball rolls into the corner, pretty good chance it pinches off the wall, goes directly across, and he's just right there in case it happens. And lo and behold, it does.
Yukio was in the 3v1, but stalls it out. But still the pressure on. Now the 1v2 Scrub killing shot is straight at Astral. Lucky for him, he hits the brakes and backflips, gets it away. And now Yukio, no boost. He's going to look for the fake plays. It's still going forward.
He missed.
No! They nearly made the shot happen. And Violent Panda couldn't quite keep that pressure on. Now Scrub looking for the counterattack. Counterattacks upon counterattacks here as they put another one near the goal. Violent Panda gets it away. And Astral just has to hit that quick drift turn to get it back off and into offense.
K-Dop's positioning lethal. Understood. Only one place to clear the ball for Astral there. And he tried to put the shot, and there's the pass to Yukio, and it just doesn't have the angle to go inside the posts. And Dignitas turned away again.
Every Vitality touch is straight to a teammate. It makes finding any sort of interception so difficult. With every touch, it's not even telegraphed. You just have to be looking at the position to be standing between the players, basically.
Spatial awareness.
Very Peak will try to pass. K-Dop's up for it with a lot of time and space to work with. His former teammate, Violent Panda, takes it away from him. Vitality right now trying to knock out Dignitas. Move into the grand finals against NRG. Violent Panda there. K-Dop puts it towards the box. Astral gets in the way. Right here at halftime, still tied up. The Vitality with 3 lives to work with. They win this game. They move on. There's the pass across. Yukio's there. He won't miss that one. The defense just a bit too wide here from Vitality.
Absolutely. Astral clean through the midfield, just not able to get the challenge. K-Dop mistiming his approach. That means Very Peak just couldn't get back because nobody able to get a hand on it for Vitality. Dignitas out in front again.
We've seen Dignitas have many leads this series, but so many games have gone Vitality's way nonetheless. They've got to hold on and play through this entire last half. Astral puts this one high. Violent Panda look for the bump on Scrub Kill. I don't think the play would have worked anyways. As Very Peak was behind.
It's open.
Astral, Very Peak puts it in, and just like that, we're tied right back up.
There it is again. That random demo comes through. K-Dop out to the middle. Scrub Killer went immediately for it. He knew his team had possession, and they turn it in. That's all on Scrub Killer. If he misses that demo, he's out of the play. 2 players are out of the play. And it's probably going to be a 2-on-1 counterattack back the other way. Massive risk for Vitality, but oh, the reward is so sweet.
1:58 on the clock. Vitality looking to win it right here on Urban Central. Play to the side. Violent Panda moves up. K-Dop with the pass across. Now distancing his teammate Scrub Killer, but Scrub will adjust. Very Peak keeps this one in the blue. Now Yukio back down the field up against K-Dop. He'll lose control, lose boost mostly. And now Scrub Killer is able to fly this one all the way back down. The defense slow to the ball, nearly gives Scrub a shot. Now Violent Panda over to Astral. The pass back in. Yukio and Violent Panda both going to go. The dual threat might work, but no. K-Dop's got it from a mile away. With 1:18 left to go, Yukio will try to do it by himself, but the defense just continues to be absolutely massive from Vitality.
Might be the pressure from Dignitas, or the pressure on them, more accurately, getting to them. Double commit there in the midfield. Not a good look when you need to keep it together.
Astral and Yukio right on top of each other, as you said. A Scrub Kill off the ceiling. He's got the flip to work with. This waits the whole time. Now Yukio to try and get underneath one. 48 seconds left. Violent Panda through the air towards the backboard. Scrub Killers gets up and in the way. 44 seconds remaining. Over to Astral. The backboard again. Nobody's there to take the shot. Violent Panda will try, but there's the block. Astral shot. Is it good? No! Very Peak once more
members of Dignitas blow up boost except for Violent Panda there.
Yukio moving up, completely emptying the tank. Astral's got just enough time to clear it. 20 seconds left. It's a tie game. It's overtime. Starts to glimmer on the horizon.
Oh, what a fake. But that's dangerous.
Paces. Violent Panda tried to make the shot in the final 10 seconds. Very peeks up for it. Nearly finds the angle, but doesn't make contact. There's the pass out. Where is Scrub Killer? He hangs back, now takes the shot.
Time.
The ball is all over to the side, and now Fairy Peak will try. No boost to his name, but onto the backboard. Violent Panda's got it back down, and it'll go to the ground. Overtime in Game 5. Dignitas' tournament life hangs in the balance.
All or nothing, and hopefully that brief stoppage of play is enough for Dignitas to get the communication back in order, and it is! Yukio fakes one out, and we're going to 6.
He scores a hat trick to keep him alive. Yukio with the insane goals all by himself. 8 seconds was all he needed. The reset was exactly what Dignitas wanted. Just let us go one more kickoff. We'll get a third kickoff goal. And Dignitas, they survive another game.
They refuse to let Vitality have a chance to go back-to-back. They're going to have to battle for another 5 minutes. But, oh, man, your heart is pounding if you're a Dignitas fan, because that last minute started to get to him a little bit. A big win here, but you need to keep it together going into this Game 6. Renault Vitality, the experience, and I think presence of mind. Violent Panda, the guy who's been there the most on that team, doing his best to keep Astral and Yukio in line.
There have been on Dignitas, the old Dignitas roster of K-Dop, Turbo, and Violent Panda. They won 2 world championships together.
Yep.
Turbo had won one the season prior to joining Dignitas. And then K-Dop won one 2 seasons later in Season 7 with Vitality. So Violent Panda, the only of the 3 to not do it with a new roster. He's maintained the same name. He's stayed true to the Dignitas name, but he's surrounded himself with new players, and he's looking hungry for that 3rd championship.
And Violent Panda, you talk about, you know, the hunger. He's absolutely demonstrated it here this weekend. He has been perhaps one of the most instrumental members of getting Dignitas this far. I mean, you think about such a poor start to the season it was for them, and they just keep slowly improving until they get to that regional championship, and they go lights out. And Violent Panda's having a phenomenal tournament here in Madrid.
There were so many games. They were 1 goal away from promotion relegation. Violent Panda so many times throughout the season said, you know what, I'm going to do it myself, and just went and scored these solo goals. So determined to become a member of that elite echelon, the most elite club of Rocket League players, the 3 times. Nobody has done it 4. Turbopulse is waiting in the finals to try and become the only member there. Oh, this shot near there. Dignitas trying to take an early lead. Now K-Dop on the counterattack. Ball wide, Astral plays it to the corner. K-Dop tries to slow it down. Now Fairy Peak up, but Violent Panda will meet him. And Astral again. Fairy Peak getting tangled up in the net. And nearly, he could have deflected that back in the net, but I think he thought it was good.
That one, I think, threw everybody on the pitch for a loop. Nobody expecting that one to kind of just slide on through for free. But Dignitas let one go by. They get off for free. Scrub Killer. Flippery said he might need help, and Dignitas not in the mood to let him even try.
K-Dop dribbles this one around the edge. Onto the side. Now the shot towards the goal. Yukio makes the block. Vitality have been threatening the entire game, but Dignitas' defense has really been in position.
Nice play from Violent Panda. Take your time getting out of there. Make sure your team gains possession. That's what they need. As Vitality, as the series has gone on, the offense has picked up, and it has been harder and harder for Dignitas to hang on to the ball.
Astral looks for Yukio on the far side. A nice pass play, but Fairy Peak saw it coming. He'll get to the point of contact and break it up. Now the double Phoenix of Vitality try to play it on the wall. K-Dop gets the pass back to Fairy Peak. Shot on target. Astral makes the save. Dignitas holds on. We're still scoreless with 3:13 left to go.
Nice play from Violent Panda. It's a tough ball to handle as you've got low momentum on the wall, and to get that strong clear out past the midfield line to get your team some space to operate with is so valuable. We were talking about it for Vitality just at the start of the series.
2:55 on the clock. Vitality trying to get this one out of their own corner. Astral's making it difficult. Gets it underneath 2 players. There's the pass across, and Violent Panda has the easiest shot of his tournament. Astral did all the work.
Make them dance. Astral challenge won. Get inside K-Dop's head for the payback. Scrub bumps Fairy Peak, and Violent Panda will take it to the bank.
Dignitas. They were one game away from being eliminated, and they win it in overtime in Game 5. Now here in Game 6, an early lead again. Can they hold on to it, though? Because, again, Vitality, every time it seems Dignitas gets a lead, finds a way back in. They're through two. Astral again pressuring. This time he's out of boost, though, and he'll get demolished. That'll actually work out in Dignitas' favor. It was not much more Astral was going to be able to do, and now he strengthens that back line, allows Yukio and Violent Panda to move up. Scrubkilla will try to take a shot. Astral gets it past one.
Oh, it's pressure.
There's K-Dop looking for it, but it's wide. Vitality's accuracy this game, a little bit leaving something to just be desired. Scrubkilla and Fairy Peak will try to work together up here, but Astral will manage just to keep this one over on the wall. Now Fairy Peak to the corner. Astral's got an answer.
Small windows, and K-Dop looking for help from Scrub. They're just looking to delay to get it down to Fairy Peak, but I do believe Vitality are going to have to give this ball up. But they give it out to K-Dop, and Astral makes another stop on the net. Scrubkilla with a second chance and cleared away. Yukio to bail him out. And Dignitas, you're right, hanging on by a thread on defense, and finally they fall apart. Fairy Peak, a beautiful fake.
They can't win by out-shooting them right now. They got to outthink them, play it underneath, go for the mind games is the only thing that seems to be working. As their shots just aren't on target, just make it as easy as possible. Vitality tie the game once again. 1:42 on the clock. This one onto the backboard. Is anybody there to take the shot? No. They're all back resetting from kickoff. Yukio to Astral. The pass across the Violent Panda. He tries to take a shot here, but K-Dop's got the save. Now Scrubkilla looks for a clear. Yukio's got a touch. Astral stretches to keep the play going. Back into the corner. Yukio will look for goalies, but there's not going to be much of anything for Violent Panda to work with here.
Oh, it's through. Scrubkilla's alone. There's the demo.
So onto the back wall. They keep it pinched there and think, oh my goodness, Astral nearly hits the shot.
Oh, they needed
but now
that.
The counterattack. Oh, Yukio gets it over the top of one. And Vitality's moving as a unit. They're all working together just as three players, either on offense, either on defense. No rotation for this team. It's all or nothing as we're into the final minute.
That's how they play. It's the speed. You stay that close to each other. You have quick follow-ups. You put great pressure on them. And that transition from Dignitas was their best look at the net all game. And this is a tough ball for Violent Panda.
This is scary. All the offense misses, though. Maybe some bumps happened that I didn't see. But Vitality, they had a 3v1. And when we turned back around to the cam, you didn't see anything. And this one's dangerous. K-Dop looks for the clear, but Violent Panda's up to keep the offense going. So Yukio falls back.
Demo.
Astral gets a demolition. Can Violent Panda find control? K-Dop's just trying to slow everything down in this final 30 seconds. Astral in the backfield. Blocks two. Is anybody behind him? Here comes Yukio with a play past one.
Got Violent Panda.
He's got Violent Panda again. It's been the passing duo of the season. They can't make it happen, though, as it's broken up in the corner. Now Astral, one last attempt here in the final 14 seconds. Violent Panda with an attempt. This one's scary. K-Dop will have it away. Scrubkilla's help. Onto the backboard once more. Here comes the shot. No. Two defenders in the way. Final second. The shot's on target. No. It's still dangerous. Violent Panda's looking at it. Astral goes up as well. But this will go into the ground. Overtime in Game 6. Vitality one goal away from the grand finals.
Another tense one. Dignitas, a couple good looks. Can they get another good one and force Game 7?
Onto the wall. Astral back down to Violent Panda, but it's high. He looks for the double tap, but he doesn't have it. Yukio onto the edge. Defense of Vitality holds on. Now the counterattack that they've relied on so much. Broken up by Astral. Scrubkilla can't make the play. K-Dop to the wall, looks for the double tap again, but Yukio's in the way again. He doesn't quite have the boost to keep that altitude.
Oh, nice cut from Violent Panda just to sneak that ball past the midfield. And Astral, nice challenge to blow up Scrub. 1v2 for Fairy Peak.
K-Dop's moving up. Yukio in the corner's got time and space. This ball takes an awkward bounce. They'll get the flick over K-Dop. Now Scrubkilla onto the wall. Fairy Peak in tow. He'll be able to pick this one up on the stop from Panda. Astral, this ball, dangerous, going towards the goal. Yukio's got to block it, but here comes K-Dop looking for the finisher. Violent Panda now onto his own corner. Underneath Scrubkilla. Fairy Peak's got a touch, but Yukio will have one as well. Zero boost for Yukio. Here comes Fairy Peak up against Violent Panda. Fakes him out, back in front for the win. The miss. Scrubkilla with a second touch, and Yukio's got it away. Violent Panda has no boost to work with. He'll pick up this midfield, but no, it's stolen by Scrubkilla underneath him. Then here comes Fairy Peak. Now to the corner once more. Round two. K-Dop for the win. Blocked by Astral. Scrubkilla blocked. Again they hold. And now
And they're not done. Finally, Scrub happy to just take a breath on defense. Yukio with pressure. K-Dop well read.
Here's Astral for the win. Over the top. No! Blocked by Scrub Killer and also a bit high. Scrub Killer now looking for the counterattack. He's got it underneath one, but Violent Panda takes it to the corner. Yukio in the midfield. He's low on boost. Violent Panda's got a train. Stretches all by himself. Can he do it alone?
Astral.
Again. Back out to Astral. Shots on target. Blocked by Fairy Peak. What a game.
The defense from both teams, just phenomenal. High bouncer, and Dignitas may have to give a little ground.
They're not doing it. They're just staying in the corner. Here comes Violent Panda. And a dangerous clear. K-Dot makes it happen.
Aggressive rotation from Violent Panda. Stole the corner boost and rotated right back in. They're trying to box Vitality in.
He wants to win the game right now. I love the aggressive play in overtime. Fairy Peak over to the edge. Violent Panda is rotating back. Yukio will try to make the play, and Violent Panda still on the rotation back, makes contact. This could be disastrous, though. Fairy Peak down to the corner with K-Dop underneath him. Scrub Killer on the far side. Scrub Killer rotates out, afraid to leave his team with no defense.
Really just to get rid of it, touch from Yukio. He knew that pickup in the midfield wasn't good, and Fairy Peak is ready. He's been on the backboard and made a couple of quality, calm, cool, collected saves here in this overtime.
Yukio to the edge. K-Dop plays defensively. Now Astral coming back down. Violent Panda's not there. He respected the defense. He puts it on the backboard once more. Scrub Kill out of his net. Gets a soft touch, but here comes Astral. It's just a bit wide. Violent Panda waits.
Shot
with an opportunity to win it here in Game 6. It's not going to happen.
That's it.
Astral blocked. Violent Panda up. He finds a shot, actually. And now the pass back in, but no. K-Dop will send it away. And now the counterattack. Violent Panda and company need to get back on the defense. It's Dignitas. They're looking to survive for Game 7.
Oh, that high bounce is trouble.
3 minutes and 30 seconds of overtime so far. As Yukio back out, Astral for the shot. No, it's not there.
Oh, Vitality tie him up.
Here comes Yukio. Doesn't have any boost, but he's just got to get his Scrub Killer's way. Now Astral back across. Vitality so much on defense. If they're able to hold on, eventually one of the counterattacks goes in, but Violent Panda's shot is wide. Is there any
Astral!
Astral with the space to work with, and Scrub Killer's got it. Oh my goodness. Back down once more. Scrub Killer now pushing. Here comes all of Vitality. And they actually rotate back. Two of them leave it.
7 shots for Astral. 0 goals. Man, has he been trying.
The pinch out. This is dangerous. K-Dop's advancing. He's got Scrub Kill in the midfield. K-Dop looks for the shot. Yukio's got the save. And we've almost played an entire extra game of overtime. There's one. K-Dop back in.
Oh!
This pinch is dangerous. Luckily, Scrub Kill is on defense.
Oh, the pass, that's aggressive. Scrub was right there to try and cut it off. Look at Violent Panda just trying to hang onto the ball.
Looks for the goalies too, but Fairy Peak's got that clear. Now Astral back to the side. Violent Panda half rotates in.
Oh,
Fairy
what a
Peak
challenge!
tries. He's got it back down. Scrub Kill over to the edge. And it's just neck and neck from these teams. They finally puncture the back line. Violent Panda's the last line of defense. He gets one play. Here's K-Dop, but he puts it high. Scrub Killer with the follow-up. Oh my goodness, Fairy Peak shots it there. Here's Scrub for the win. No! Defended. Violent Panda holds on. K-Dop, can he do it? No! Astral gets in it. Oh my goodness. These teams, the defensive masterclass on both sides.
Vitality going for placement and finesse over power, trying to slip it through defenders, and the dunk is there!
Yukio! He puts it over the edge. Oh, and he does it! We go to Game 7!
It's what everyone wanted to see. Huge block from Astral. Fairy Peak and K-Dop trying to get with it. They both go for it. The soft clear, and Yukio just drives it home.
Are you not entertained? Game 7, I didn't think we'd make it here, Chiefs. I genuinely, when they went up by 3 games, I didn't hope to believe Dignitas could get us all the way to Champions Field. But for the first time on Championship Sunday, we'll see the field where these players' names hang in the rafters. And Astral and Yukio trying to get there for the first time.
Oh my goodness.
What is the coach even saying? Like, what could you possibly tell these people right now? They are playing the best Rocket League of their life. Just keep doing it, guys. Just keep going. Oh my goodness.
The defense, the pressure situations, the saves. That Game 6 had everything you want.
Oh my. Who gets to represent Europe in the grand finals? Either one of these teams would be absolutely choice. A brilliant option. but there can only be one. Dignitas and Vitality, two of the most legendary teams to ever play this game, and one of them will get to do it again. NRG waits in the finals. They sit in the back watching this game, wondering who they're going up against. And honestly, I feel like I'd be quaking in their boots if I was either one of them.
So everyone, the solidarity nod. All right, game 7, 5 more minutes.
This is it.
Let's do it.
The 5 minutes to rule them all. The winner plays for the world title.
I don't know if you...
No. Oh my goodness, Violent Panda denies the kickoff goal. Scrub Killer Fairy Peak rather demolished. K-Dub now looks for a shot. Yukio's up to defend it. He'll make it away. Violent Panda onto the edge. K-Dub. He's had enough. He's looking for the tap himself, but can't quite get it. K-Dub's accuracy. That shot looked good. So many of the shots in the last game looked good. Now the counterattack from Yukio onto the backboard. It'll be Fairy Peak off the edge. Now Scrub Killer looking for the double plays. Yukio onto the side. K-Dub can't quite get it between all of the defenders. And now Astral flying back down the field. Fairy Peak will stop the play. Tries to carry it over Yukio. So Yukio will let that one go for Violent Panda.
Oh, what a pass.
K-Dub tries. Oh, no! He bumps the defense out of the way, and the goal is good for Vitality.
A wonderful pass from Scrub Killer. Oh, Astral had it, and I just think Yukio didn't know.
I don't know if he actually... I think he actually was closer to saving it because of the pump, but either way, Vitality will say thank you very much and take the goal.
That's a rough start if you're Dignitas, for sure.
And what a goal it was. The first goal from Vitality in this game might be the only one they need, is now they got the dual threat on Astral. He doesn't be fooled at all, not even worried. He makes the play, gets it away, 3:50 on the clock, and now Dignitas having to play from behind. They've generally led or been tied in this series.
That is true.
So now having to play from behind, how do they do it? Astral on the edge. Scrub Killer is up to stop the momentum, but Yukio will now move up. He was in there first, so he's got that one. Fairy Peak in the back. This one punted high. Not the best of touches, but Scrub Killer will be the first to the ball. And he'll now go for the air carry over the top of Yukio onto the backboard. Astral will have none of it off to the edge. It goes.
Great pass.
Violent Panda with the attempt. Now advancing forward, a nice punt. Astral thinks about it, but getting bumped across the entire field is going to be only Yukio here in the back. He'll have plenty of time.
Dignitas struggling to really get the offense started here in this game 7. It's been 2 minutes now. Don't believe they've ever really held the ball on offense.
Patted it into the corners. It's about as close as they've gotten. Their wall play, their edge challenges have been good. And here comes the pass plays again. They get it past the first defender. The rotations are coming through. And K-Dub will have none of that one. A demolition at goal, though. A double demolition leaves it open. Oh, it's off the post. And the defense was in present as well. Well defended ball.
Not even sure there was a window there to fit that one in. That's how tight that one was locked down.
No, Astral gets balled out. Now Yukio's got to play it.
One-on-one.
One-on-one against K-Dub with Fairy Peak on the Violent Panda on the side. Can he find Astral? Astral's all the way back on defense. Now Astral up. The pass across to Violent Panda. He just sends it towards the goal. He's got it killed. Here comes Astral once more. Yukio thinks about moving on in. But Scrub Killer on the wall. Yukio will get it back down to Astral. It's back into the corner. This slows the pace down, but there's no immediate pressure. Violent Panda had rotated out. Now the pass across. Yukio in the air. Fairy Peak's there first. He's got it back to midfield.
As time ticks on.
The defense holds. Scrub Killer on infield pass. Gets it blocked. With 1:49 left to go, Vitality 1 game away, and Dignitas now 1 game away from the grand finals. But Vitality has the lead. Dignitas has to score.
And every time you glance up at that game clock on Dignitas, you start to feel a little more on edge since you haven't been able to break him down yet.
Pass across. Astral looks for it. Scrub Killer not able to make it happen. He's going to have to rotate out. Violent Panda will look for Astral, but Astral was already back on the wall. Managed to get back up the wall, and now the pass across to Yukio. It's on target. The defense holds. Fairy Peak gets it away, but now Astral trying to keep that pressure on. Looks for the second touch himself. Nearly got it around the post on the impossible angle. And Violent Panda now with more pressure. K-Dub has the read, so Yukio will not have a shot. But they continue to win these challenges on the side and give themselves more and more opportunities. With only 1 minute remaining, they've got to make one work.
Some wonderful pressure being applied from Dignitas in the corner. That's a setup for Astral. Fairy Peak trying to close the distance, but Dignitas struggling to get that ball out into the middle for a good shot on target. Vitality doing an excellent job defending these plays.
40 seconds remaining. Astral through one. Yukio in to challenge the other. It's back up. Violent Panda's airborne. Looks for the pass inwards, but Yukio and Astral bump into each other. The pass goes through again. It's off the post, off the crossbar once more. Violent Panda has to play defense in the final 30 seconds. That one could have been the tying goal.
That's the series in a microcosm for Dignitas. Great pressure, pressure, pressure. Finally the good chance, and ping off the bar.
14 seconds left. Can they give themselves a chance in overtime? They just put it crazy in overtime. The shot from Scrubkilla is deflected, but they have to play it all the way down. And the pressure from K-Up continues. Yukio's got to get the full court carry. Oh my goodness, with 1 second left. Can they keep it up? No, it's into the empty corner. That's it, Vitality. They have to work for it, but they will play for the world title.
They persevere. The defense holds strong. K-Dop gets a chance at his 4th World Championship, and Scrubkilla and Fairy Peak will fend off Violent Panda for a chance at their 2nd.
The most admirable of finishes. Dignitas, what a turnaround in this season. Starting off so rough, and then being one goal, 1 moment away there from playing in the World Championship in the Grand Finals, but it will be NRG versus Vitality. Vitality, a 2nd season in a row. Only one player has won them back-to-back in this way, back-to-back-to-back, rather. That was Turbo Pulse. K-Dop has won them back-to-back as well as Violent Panda, but the crazy thing, Chiefs, we are guaranteed
a 4-time.
Either Turbo Pulse or K-Dop is going to win their 4th World Championship, which is just insane given that it's season 8. And that'll be half of them. So,
well, a lot of people saw the Vitality NRG series yesterday. A lot of people wanted the rematch. Well, you got your wish. Here it comes. So
I'm
we'll
so
see.
excited. I'm so excited. This match was so good, though.
It was phenomenal.
The overtime in Game 6, I genuinely couldn't. Okay, I have had a little bit of like pressure in my ears ever since the planes. It popped during that overtime. Like there was just so much intensity that my body was like, we have to get rid of this. So, oh my, I can't believe we get K-Op versus Turbo, North America versus Europe for a World Championship title.
And what a way for it to all shake out one more time. Why not? We're in Spain. I don't know what's happening anymore. Vitality gets their 2nd chance. NRG, you're the hope of North America once again.
Yeah.
So what happens? Who knows?
Back in Season 5, we said that the Grand Finals was the greatest 2 series of Rocket League we'd ever seen, and it's going to take a lot for it to surpass that, but I'd say that this is maybe the best overall day of Rocket League we've ever seen. So many wonderful teams, so many wonderful games, but it's crazy. Let's head it back to the desk so they can set us up for the finals.